Good morning, friends, and welcome to the SBI Securities morning podcast. Talking about our markets yesterday, then the benchmark indices they started the week on a negative note, snapping a two-day winning run with Nifty losing nearly 1% amid weakness in the broader indices and selling across the sectors. At close, the Sensex was down 0.71% and the Nifty was down 0.86%, whereas the BSE mid cap shed 1.7% and small cap index declined by 2.2%. On the fund flow side, FII stayed net sellers as they sold stocks worth rupees 655 crores in the cash market yesterday. DIIs continued their buying spree as they bought to the tune of 2542 crore in the cash market. For today, the GIFT Nifty is trading lower at around 25,966.5, which indicates a weak opening for our markets. Moving on to the US markets, the Wall Street jitters ended a 4-day winning run for the US stocks, while the treasuries joined a global bond sell-off ahead of the Fed Reserve's final meeting of 2025. Although an interest rate cut is widely expected, the traders are increasingly uneasy about how quickly the rates will be reduced over the next year. As a result, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.45%, the S&P 500 lost 0.35%, and the Nasdaq Composite lost 0.14%. At the current juncture, the dollar index is at 99.05. USD INR has again breached the 90 levels and is settled at 90.08. The Brent is currently trading at 62.45. Moving on to the Asian markets, the Asian stocks edged lower on the open today as traders grew increasingly concerned about the Fed Reserve's pace of monetary easing beyond this week's widely expected rate cut. Coming back to our markets, looking at the stocks which will be in focus for today's session, we have Physicswallah as the company has reported its 2Q FY26 results, wherein revenue has grown by 26.3% to rupees 1051 crore. Profit has jumped 69.6% to rupees 69.7 crore. Additionally, Fujiyama Power System has also reported its 2Q FY26 results, wherein revenue has jumped by 72.6% to rupees 567.9 crores, and profit has jumped by 97.4% to rupees 62.9 crores. So, positive reaction is expected for both the stocks today. Moving on, Siemens would also be in focus as the company's board of directors has approved the sale of its low voltage motors and gain motors businesses as a going concern on a slump sale basis to Innomotics India for an enterprise value of rupees 2200 crore on a cash free debt free basis. Another company which will be in focus is Welspun Corp. This is because the company's associate company, Epic, which is a listed entity in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, has received a contract from the Saudi Water Authority for the manufacturing and supply of steel pipes, with a total value of the contract being around at 1,165 crores. The duration of the contract is 6 months, and the financial impact is expected to be reflected in the quarters of 4Q FY26 and 1Q FY27. Last but not the least, Mahindra and Mahindra will be in focus as the company has announced its November 25 auto sales numbers, wherein the total production has jumped by 18.4% to 96,196 units. Total sales has increased by 19.6% to 91,839 units, and total exports have gone up by 8.4% year on year to 3,063 units. So that was all for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.